Hey class, this is Katrina Berg. This is your week 3 instructor resource video. I wanted to take just a couple moments to highlight some key points for the week, talk about what you'll be covering, and just give you some general feedback. So for this week, we're going to be looking at planning, digital marketing strategy. We're going to be looking at teams and budgeting. Budgeting matters. It's definitely something to look at as a resource and how you're going to allocate and use that. We're talking about SEO strategy, which is search engine optimization. If you're not familiar with that, do get familiar with it. Make sure that you understand it and how it works. Organic techniques, how you can reach your customers organically. This is a great strategy for some businesses and works really well. Also, building and winning at your paid search strategy. So that essentially is an overview of the chapters that you'll be reading. You'll also be doing your assignments this week, as usual, your research assignment and also your project assignment on the company that you've been researching so far. There'll be more topics and answers to look at for this particular week as you build. Discussions, a quick reminder, be sure that you are posting a response post initially and then posting 2 additional responses to classmates at a minimum for a total of 3 posts for the week to achieve potential maximum credit. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. Mid-mod grades are also posted, so you should have an idea of what your grades are so far in the course. If you have any missing work, please reach out to me and let me know how I can help in any way and get you caught up. Reminders on work. When you do submit an assignment, provide examples. I've seen just a handful of general examples and assignments. You're talking about social media. Yes, that's a great start, but then also provide some supporting sentences and content. For example, what social media? Instagram. And give me an example of how that company is using Instagram. You can also provide screenshots if you want to in your paper and submissions, or just a simple link so that I can take a look at that as well. Also, something that I want you to think about as you do your research and as you're looking at your companies, look at not only what product or service that company is offering, but look at what value add that company is offering. So companies can provide information such as newsletters in addition to their product or service, or special membership rates. Now, this is something that is of value to the consumer and will engage the consumer, making them open an email or maybe making them go and buy a particular product that they see is now on sale. So look at that macro level and then go down a little bit deeper into the micro of how is the company that you're looking at engaging? How are they getting in front of that customer without trying to sell per se? Let me end with talking just a little bit more about search engine optimization. As a company, you may or may not be familiar with that. You may or may not be utilizing that. It is something that is important. It's how customers are finding you essentially online. And this is a way that you can gain more traffic if you are working on this and making it part of your strategy. You can organize content by a particular topic. You can organize your online content by keywords. Make sure when you're using keywords, these are words that are relevant to your product or service and that they are also relevant and being used by your customer. So take a minute and think about that. What are top keywords that describe a particular product or service for your company? And are those words being used in social media, being used in outreach? For a gym, for example, fitness, health, new year, new you. Those are all relevant keywords to look at. Regular content postings also matter. So if you have a blog and are constantly updating with new information, if it's photos, if it's written text, if it's sharing information from a brand ambassador, Those are all ways to keep your information at the top of a search engine result. So if you're Googling, let's say, shoes, what type of shoes are coming up, and are you being pulled from that search to where the customer sees you at the top line of that search result? Links can also help increase your web traffic, increase your web presence. And in doing all of this, consider tracking as well. That is looking at how your customers are coming to you, how they're buying, how many times they are looking at your site. IP addresses can be tracked. So, all of this is part of just building your strategy, understanding your customer, looking at how your online environment is working and connecting. That's it for me. Thanks, class.